Hey, I mean, it's been a couple weeks maybe since we spoke to you last, but I mean, your assist to turnover ratio has been really improved this year, and coach is really kind of hampered about just how good you've been with being the primary ball handler. Just maybe talk about your growth in that respect, and maybe Jordan could maybe add on to just maybe what Trey's been able to do as the primary point guard for y'all this year.
Really, it's just come with having the trust in my teammates, and my coaches. I mean, the year hasn't gone the way we wanted it to go, but playing everybody playing that role, and I guess me filling in the shoes of going into a point guard role. I mean, it hasn't been much of a tough battle, but like I said, with the encouragement and the mindset my teammates have to just give me the ball and put them in the positions so where they can score and be successful. It says a lot, and I think that's why we've been trending in the right direction lately. So hopefully we stay consistent.
Yeah, I think he slowed the game down a lot. I think as a veteran, he's so smart, so savvy. He's been using his size well just to get penetration and then making the extra reads. We have to get to our spots as wings and guards to get the bailout spots for him for easy kickouts, and I think we've been doing that. But a lot of credit to him. He puts in the work. He's in the gym working on his passing, working on his handle, working on his game. So it's no surprise to us, but I think he's definitely slowed the game down and really embraced being that point guard and being the leader of this team.
Trey, can you take us back to last year? And as bad as it was, I know you probably want to forget all about it, but what was your thought process at the end of the year about coming back, maybe going somewhere again, and where has your game improved from last year? What have you gotten better at the most?
I feel like I just left that up to God. I mean, last year, to be honest, because it was a tough year. A year we didn't expect. But hearing from the coaches and the guys we were bringing in, like Jordan and Will and Hunter and all those other guys, like it was just heartwarming. But at the same time, you got to think rebuild. So it's kind of tough. But as the years went on, like the leadership within myself, Jordan, and everybody else along, like Will and the other vets, I think now is the time like I said, we're clicking at the right time. And not to speak on it so much, but, we got to stay down and stay consistent. But as far as from last year, my concern is, just winning, doing the right things to win, being tough every day and having a mindset and coming in and working hard every day, really. So, especially with Coach McMahon, because, he's a crazy guy.
Did you seriously think about moving on?
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. Most importantly, I just wanted to win. Having the guys in here that was, going to come in here and sell out for the team and do the things that we need to win, like that was my only mindset and focus. So we got that, and we're going in the right direction. So.
Yeah, Jordan, just how tangible is the experience factor with this team, with all the seniors y'all have, all the years y'all have? Just is there anything like you've been a part of before?
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of reminiscent of my year last year. I think with the veterans we had on that team, with Ezra as our point guard, Liam Robbins as our center, a lot of similarities to this team. We have Trey here and Will here, steady, defensive-minded guards who can lead a team and don't really turn the ball over, facilitate. And then you have another 7-footer who can stretch the floor and do that for the team. So I think there's a lot of similarities to my team last year. But that same toughness has emerged, and I think you can get that from veteran guys who've been in big games, who've won big games. And I think that's what you've been seeing from us over the past couple weeks or so. We've really embraced being the tougher team, having the mentality of never going to quit. We're going to come back from whatever, be resilient, just compete. And I think the team has really embraced that. And you've seen that with the younger guys, Tyrell and Jay Reed, with the way they've been playing. It's kind of fed into them, and they've kind of figured out who they are and how they could be successful in this league. And it's really been tremendous and a big step up for us.
3 of the last 4 wins, or 3 of the last 4 games were wins against conference teams. You guys said y'all are clicking at the right time. How does that make you feel going into the tournament?
Yeah, I think it gives us a huge amount of confidence. I mean, I feel like when we play the right way, we play tough, we play together, we play defense, we rebound the ball. I feel like we're a really tough team to beat. And we've been showing that. We've competed against some of the best teams in this league and came out victorious. So right now, I think, like Trey says, clicking at the right time, but we need to steady focus on the things that are getting us these wins and carry that into the tournament. I think we'll like the results that we get when we do that.
Final week of the regular season, tied for 7th in the SEC. postseason's right around the corner. Do you pay attention to the outside noise of possible NIT or maybe even NCAA tournament implications over the next 2 weeks coming up?
We don't pay none of that no mind. You know, the outsiders gonna do what the outsiders do. All we got is us. You know, at the end of the day, the guys in the locker room only thing that matter right now. Everything on the outside don't matter. Because like I said, we're clicking at the right time. One game at a time, we'll be all right.
For both of y'all, if you don't mind, we'll start with Trey. Just how proud are you of kind of like that toughness that Jordan talked about in the fight? And you know, like you mentioned last year, right? How proud are you to kind of take those steps to be where you are this year?
Super proud. I mean, from going to be predicted, 13th, 14th
Yeah.
in the conference, like, I mean, there's still a lot of basketball left to be played. So at the end of the day, you can't, you got to be proud of what's going on, but you can't be satisfied because there's a lot of more work to be done. So, like I said, we could be proud of what we've done so far, but this train got to keep rolling. So.
Yeah, not to second that, I agree with it completely. But it's definitely a lot to build off of. I think we've created a lot of momentum for ourselves. It's definitely a step. I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised at the way this year is going. For us, as of recently, I knew this team could do some really good things with the talent and the pieces that we had. I kind of wish we got off to a better start. We would be having a different conversation about everything. But it's definitely not surprising to me. I knew coming into the summertime what I was coming into with the talent and the pieces that we had, what this team could be. And we're getting a glimpse of that now. So hopefully we keep that going towards the postseason and really show everybody and the fans what the culture that's being built here and bringing that winning basketball back to LSU men's basketball.
Trey, this 4 out of 5 wins y'all have has kind of coincided with you going back into the starting lineup or going into the starting lineup. Did Coach kind of tell you something right around then that, hey, you need to take over, or was there any conversations, in other words, with Coach or?
Not really. I mean, the main thing is just run the team, make sure everything's organized, make sure everybody on the same page, and do what a point guard should do. It's not all about scoring. It's about getting these guys in a position so where they can score the ball and do what they do. And, I'm doing a great job at that. Got to stay consistent. And as long as we continue to do that and play team ball, I mean, we're a great team. Like, we're going to win some more games. March is going to be fun. So.
Trey, you've averaged almost 8 rebounds per game over the last 5 games, despite, at times being one of the smaller guys on the floor. Has that rebounding always been something you've taken pride in?
No, for sure. Yeah. I mean, it's always going to be nice. It's going to be nice when he has 30. That's going to be nice he has 10. He knows that we got to affect the game in other ways. So going to get rebounds, defending, guarding, we take pride in that. So as long as we continue to do that, and everybody else on this team can, everybody can score. So you got to do something else in that box that's going to even up to a win. So.
You guys could both answer this if you don't mind. It just seemed like Tyrell Ward has really stepped up and improved a lot over the course of the season. What's led to that improvement?
Tyrell being Tyrell, earlier in the year, he had a couple spurts where he showed a glimpse of what he could do, but he's free. Like when he's free-minded, he can be very dangerous. As you can see, he can shoot the ball. He can do everything offensively. Now it's just us challenging him every day to be the best he can be defensively, and I think we're doing a great job doing that. We will continue to do that. So.
Both of you guys kind of don't mind doing the dirty work, but especially Trey and maybe Jordan because you're bigger than he is. But Trey, how long have you been like, I'm going to go get this rebound no matter what? I mean, did it start in high school or AAU ball, or where did you get this mentality from?
I mean, really, it's come from home. Like, I played with a lot of older dudes growing up, so it was either you play hard or you get off the court. You can't play. And I think that just comes from my family, everybody, raising me the right way and, me just going with it, not complaining. Because at the end of the day, I mean, it's a man's game. No matter what your age is up here, you got to hoop, you got to play hard. So that's where that comes from.
And I would agree. I mean, growing up where I grew up, I played with a lot of older guys, same as Trey. And honestly, for me, if I didn't get the rebound, I wasn't going to be able to touch the ball or shoot the ball. So it's not the best formula nowadays. We want to get the ball moving. But if I wanted to shoot the ball and have an opportunity to score when I was playing when I was younger, it was to get a rebound. So kind of just took that. But it's also competitiveness, too. I just like to compete. I think rebounding is definitely just a toughness thing. I don't think it has a lot to do with size or ability because Trey, like you said, Trey's not the tallest guy, but he's averaging 8 rebounds over the last 5 games. So I think it's just about toughness, wanting to compete, and just being willingness to do whatever for the team.
Jordan, I know that it was probably a tough decision, deciding to come here and leave Vanderbilt. Are you satisfied with how things have gone, especially having just beat them and, coming on strong here late in the season?
100%. I think it was the best decision I could have made. No regrets, no any ill feelings toward my decision. I think this is a dream of mine to come here and play, and to help rebuild this program is definitely something that I signed up for when I talked to Coach McMahon. And I think we still have some work to do that, but it's definitely been a good year for me. I've thoroughly enjoyed it through the ups, the downs, everything. And it's like I said, it's the best decision I could have made when I entered the portal was to come here and help, play a part in this journey, play a part in this rebuild, and essentially help the rebuild end more quicker than it's supposed to. Be a contender as opposed to just, they're a rebuilding team. This is the team that wants to be in the March Madness every single year. It's a team that wants to compete for the top spot in the SEC every single year. And that's what, I hope I've done over the course of this year.
Hunter, what have you maybe taken out of this year, coming from where you up north for the last several years? Obviously, you're from around here. Just what have you taken from this experience? And same question, I guess, for Will.
It's just a great opportunity for me. Just getting to play at a higher level, getting to see what the competition at this level, expanding my game a little bit, and also, like you said, playing closer to home is some of the things I've been able to take away from here, and I'm very appreciative of that.
Yeah, kind of like Hunter said, I'm just grateful to be here, so grateful. It's been a great opportunity. I feel like I've taken advantage of everything that this place has to offer for me, and I've gotten better. I've gotten to, grow closer to my teammates, and just improve on the court with them, and that's been really fun. And so I'm just excited to see where we'll go at the end of the year, and it's just been a great opportunity. So.
Trey and Jordan said you guys are starting to mesh at the right time. What's that been like for you guys?
Yeah, I think we've really actually matured a lot as a team, just being able to lock in on each game and just trying to be 1-0 in each game. And so I think our preparation has been really good. We've been able to lock in before every game. And yeah, I think we're starting to figure things out, how to play better together. And sometimes, that doesn't happen until the second half of the year. So, and that's the best time for that to happen. So.
Yeah, I think a lot of the things we went through dealing with adversity has brought us closer together as a team. And just even off the court, we conversate with each other all the time and laugh and hang out. And I think that's attributed to our success on the court.
I asked the other two guys, just how proud are you of the fight that you've shown to kind of get this team back to respectability, right? You weren't here last year, but understanding where you came from and kind of where you are now.
I think it's I think last year was just kind of set the foundation for what we do this year. I don't think last year they were, we were just trying not to win. I think, just went through a hard time dealing with certain things, and I think that set the foundation for this year. And, we were able to succeed based off of, what happened last year.
How proud are you to be able to do that, though?
Well, for me, because this is school right down the road, I'm super proud of everything that's gone on this year.
Yeah, I think it's a testament to just kind of the adversity, not only the beginning of this year we faced, but last year too, and the guys that stayed in the program. And I think it shows a lot of our fight and a lot of our resiliency just to keep on going and, fight for each other more than anything, fight for the person you're playing with out on the court. And, I think this team, like we talked about earlier, is really meshing at the right time. And that's attributed a lot to how hard we're working out there for each other.
Well, they show a video before every game of coach saying, you could be part of it, or you could watch it happen, or you could be part of it. Was that a pitch of his when he was trying to get? And both of y'all can answer if you want, but for trying to get you guys here, is that how he said, hey, it's a clean slate and all that stuff?
I think whoever coaches recruiting, he, then the guys that ended up coming here, being transfers, he had a really big belief in us. And I think a big part of that, he knew that we could be the reason why, we would see change in the program and continue to move forward and win games.
Agreed, yeah. It was a big part of his message, even though it didn't take me much convincing.
For both of you, we were talking to Trey earlier about his toughness, and he said, coming up that if he didn't, or Jordan actually said it, but if he didn't rebound the ball, he probably wouldn't get it. Just what do you see in the guy that is that stature, but obviously built to compete, anywhere on the court?
Trey's a tank. I mean, there's no other way to say it, really. He's built like that, but it's his mindset too. That guy, he works harder than anyone out there. So I think that helps us, any of us out on the court with him. He's kind of like the fuel to our fire to get us going.
Yeah, just, I think if you told Trey to run through a wall, he probably would. And I think that, it is infectious across the team. When we see Trey do something, like jumping through the air and trying to get a rebound over 3 guys or whatever, or dunking the ball over someone, it kind of ignites the whole team in that respect.
He's 6'2", and you guys are 6'10", and even better. Have you ever seen a guy that size get 7, 8, 9, 10 rebounds a game?
I haven't.
Nah.
I don't know many.
Yeah, he's unique in that way for sure. It's just a testament to his tenacity and just willingness to go after the ball, no matter what.
You guys get the sense that Tyrell Ward has been more aggressive lately, wanting to create his shot, but also, not being afraid to pull the trigger?
Yeah, I think Tyrell has been more aggressive, and he's just always ready for the looks that we know we can get him, and he stays aggressive in that way, always shot ready. But I think, yes, he has been aggressive, getting to his spots, getting out in transition. So he's been really, really good for us.
Yeah, I agree. Him being aggressive is actually very good for us because he's one of our better three-point shooters, and him being aggressive shows that he has the confidence that he can score, and going forward, we're going to need that from him.
One last Trey question for a story down the road. Do either of you have a story about a rebound he got either in summer or in preseason or in a game that kind of made you just go, like, this guy's unreal?
I don't know. It's not a rebounding story, but I just remember over the summer playing pickup all the time. Just being against him, not wanting to be in the paint when he's going full speed downhill at me.
Yeah, it's like a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
Trying to set screens on him, too, is tough.
I'm curious what you guys are going to be thinking about, maybe how you'll reflect on your college careers as you do the ceremony this next game. I know it's kind of been crazy and wild. You've taken different turns and twists and stuff, but to have it end up here, what you'll be feeling?
I think it'll be a very special moment for me. At my time in Nevada, I did graduate from Nevada, but I wasn't recognized as a senior. So being able to be recognized on the last home game here as a senior is very special to me. I love LSU. I love, my time here and just this opportunity. And, my college career has been kind of one I would have never expected starting as a freshman at Texas. So I'm just very glad I ended it here and excited to finish the year strong.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, just what you'll be feeling, you think, when you're taking part in the ceremony with all the different places you've been and how your college career has evolved?
I think I'd be gracious because I've been, with COVID, I'm like one of the people who was a part of that COVID. Just for all the experiences, all the different coaches that I've had, and especially my time here at LSU because it's a home school. I really wanted to go here even before I was getting recruited. But I'm so gracious for the time that I was at GW, graduated with a degree there, met some really awesome people. I think going forward that who I am is just a culmination of everything I've been through.
Just looking down the road, how do you guys view postseason play? Not necessarily SEC tournament, but maybe something beyond that. Is it something to chase or something to ignore until it arrives?
Our mindset, kind of like I mentioned earlier, is just to be 1-0 every game, and the rest will take care of itself. But yeah, it is. You do want to look forward, and part of that is knowing the importance of every game, right? But our focus is just preparing to win the next one in front of us, and I think we'll have some good opportunities if we do that.